time for us to play my favorite Barbarian King deck. Now, this deck right here is actually extremely strong, and one of the main reasons, of course, is the Barbarian King's ability is really good. But on top of that, what I really like about stacking this ability is finding extra value with the Dark Goblin and with the Witch, because the Witch is going to be spawning you in a bunch of skeletons, and these skeletons are all going to be extremely buffed when the Barbarian King's ability goes down. And then later in the game, when we have the Dark Goblin going crazy, right? Even right now, you'll be able to see some of the power of the Dark Goblin. We're going to lose this first round, though. He's got a very good setup there with the double Electro Wizard. But into the late game, when we have our Dark Goblin finding all of this incredible value with, we're actually going to go with the Witch on this tile. When we start to see the Dark Goblin beefed up with the infinite range sitting in the back with the Witch, with the Archer. If I could have got an Archer right there, I was debating re-rolling or not, but if we could have got an Archer, I would have put my Knight away, and then we could sit back with all of these 3 cards, but all good. We've got the Giant Skeletons up front. This time, having the Witch here is, in a way, a counter to the Electro Wizard, because the Electro Wizard likes to zap multiple targets, right? So because the Electro Wizard will be zapping the Witch's skeletons, he won't find as much value as he would like to, but it looks like this one's going to be very close. The skeletons are going to come in here. The Witch able to stay alive. Oh, baby, this level 10. I meant to ignore that. I got to get a little screen record, bro, to catch our thumbnail. We'll go with the Witch in the back now. This is going to be very good. We'll get our infinite range with the Dark Goblin, and we finally find our Archer. So it doesn't look like he has any of those cards that that come forward, or like, you know, with the Prince, the Spear Goblin, the Bowler. So we should be. Oh, he does have this. Man, he does have the Spear Goblin. Okay. We just didn't see it early enough, but we're able to take down the Royal Ghost, and now we have all of our cards in the back. Even with the stun coming in, he's really going to need some levels to find some crazy value with it. Do we? Oh my gosh, he goes crazy. He goes crazy. So now we're down 2-1. Okay, this is getting interesting. This level 10 Skeleton King is the truth, but we'll be fine, because this time around we'll make sure we protect our Witch. We get Boast, and we go with the Witch now. I want her to summon 4. And this time we've got full protection on the cards that matter. The Witch is not going to go down. The Dark Goblin is not going to go down. If he predicts where my Archer is, that's fine. I don't mind the Archer taking the L. But it looks like he's not able to do so. So now we find value here. The E-Wiz. Oh, there we go. There's a nice little spawn in. That's going to protect our entire back line against the Electro Wizard, because they always like to run the E-Wiz in this meta. All of these skeletons just proving that if they're alive and they're up and doing well, the Electro Wizard cannot come through and find value. So now we can go into the final round here. Unfortunately, we are going to be placing our mirror tile in the front. We do end up getting the opportunity to get another Witch. I'm going to go with the full energy here, because I feel like the full energy, we get the 4 skeletons down immediately. That way, no matter what happens, that Electro Wizard cannot find the value that he's looking for. Giant Skeleton up front is going to get us a lot of that stun. And look, oh, he placed both of the E-Wiz. It was so good that we placed the Witch on that tile, because if we did not, the E-Wiz would have found his value, and now we get to walk down the rest of the deck. The Barbarian King getting his ability off, and that was such a good play from us. Able to win the first game. Very close with 3-2. Ooh, so now we got the Countess. This is where the Witch is going to come in clutch. Honestly, we probably lose round 1, though, to be completely honest with you. Just because, you know, the Countess is pretty strong. Like, she'll always get to the Witch before I can get my first skeletons off. So there's a good chance we lose it. Yeah, and level 10, so very good. Actually, yeah, we lose it, definitely. Oh, nice. She got the skeletons out at least. That should distract the Countess for 1 turn of events. And we got all this damage. Can he put the shield out? Nice. I don't think so. That's not bad. Oh, we actually take... Wait, whoa. Like, put that away, baby. I'm very sad. We win that by the skin of our teeth. It's always, I'm telling you, the level 10 Countess, it's always so close, because she just dashes around and finds so much value. We don't really care about this heal spot, so we'll place this like this. I don't want my archer to necessarily be targeted. So if we can get the knight to be the one to be targeted, that would be fantastic here. So we'll put the knight in the back right. Yeah, perfect, perfect. Giant skeleton able to help be the front wall. Yep, archer gets targeted. Now the skeletons are out on the field. That'll be enough to distract the countess for a little bit. Nothing crazy. Matter of fact, Ewiz seems to have found tremendous value, but the skeletons are still here, so we're able to get all of this crazy damage off against the countess, and she is unable to stop us there. So that's so good. Going into the third round now. We definitely summon 4 here with the witch. That's for sure. Summon 4. We get our dark goblin down. And honestly, I think we're looking pretty good. This forces the giant skeleton to be stuck, even if though the ghost comes out, I think. Oh no. Our archer gets targeted immediately. That's going to cause our dark goblin to be the one to get focused down. But the 4 skeletons do come up, and now the countess is going to be forced to start targeting the skeletons. Yep, and the witch just continues to spawn them in. Countess goes down. Even with the Ewiz stunning 5 enemies, we have the witch down with all of her skeletons. So that's actually going to be a very fast 3-0 walk over a level 10 countess. Ooh, we're going up against here a wave master. So, perfect setup actually to start off this first game. I love having the archer there for the bait. Always got, I mean, she's one of the cards where it went from having the archer in the deck so you can have all of this extra power and damage to take out their back line to now, I mean, she still does a good job of doing damage to the back line, but it's even better that you can just keep her there to distract cards like the wave master, like the countess, right? Double damage coming in hot for the dark goblin. We're able to do so much damage against the skeletons, and wave master shouldn't even get a chance to turn here, especially if we get that extra boost off. Now we can shut him down very, very easily. So going up 1-0 here. We'll just continue to run the same formation. What I do expect now is a spear goblin down the side lane. So we can go like this, right? Protect the archer. And we look for... ideally, I want the witch. I might not even reroll. Because we won round 1, I don't think I even reroll here. We'll just go with these cards played like this. And the dark goblin should be good enough, I believe. He throws a big one up the middle, finds no value, so he pretty much wasted that upgrade on his... And we get to our aggro, the witch. Let's go. She's going to be dead here in a couple of shots. Nice. There goes the spear goblin as well. So, us not playing it in the middle, he wasted that upgrade. I'm pretty sure he either went with... that spear looked kind of big, so he probably went with the damage on the spear goblin. I'm going to go like this now. You know what? It's all good. If he spears that side, he spears that side. I'm not really too worried about it. I'm gonna go around this way. We'll go with the bows for the dark goblin. So in this matchup, you want to be careful with the witch because 3-star witch is normally a very good thing. But the thing with it is she doesn't do that good against the wave master because all she's doing is spawning in crazy amounts of skeleton for him to continuously and infinitely heal. So... but looks like we're going to get the double boast coming in here from, the Dark Goblin with the Barbarian King. Double red sword. Oh, yeah, that's going to be him getting walked down 3-0. Ooh, another Skeleton King. I guess these Skeleton King guys are actually going to be somewhat meta. Let's see if we can get ourselves a Dark Goblin. Ideal, actually, ideal. Because, I mean, going for the Witch wouldn't be, like, the worst play in the world, but Witch... against the Skeleton King, he's able to get that that 360 ability off and just really find incredible value. So there's almost no point in doing so, actually. So if we need him to get his nice. That's all we needed right there. Ensure that he goes down, Ghost goes down, able to take down the Skeleton King, and now the Dark Goblin's able to just start firing off those shots in rapid succession. I'm not sure if this is the guy we played in the first game or not, but another level... I haven't seen that many level 10 Skeleton Kings, so to see another one, it almost feels like this is the same guy, but we'll find out soon enough. I am actually not going to reroll. I want to get my archer down, but rerolling here just doesn't seem worth, because we've already used the reroll earlier on. We need to start stacking those in case we need to save it. He's running Ewiz again, so I think this might be the same guy. There goes a nice little ability. We can do so much damage against the king. He's not able to come up, which is good. Nice. Oh yeah, 2-0. If this is the guy, he's getting walked this time around. I don't know if it has to do with card rotations or what, but we are feeling pretty good right here. So let's try to finish this game off to the best of our ability. I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm gonna just start off here with summoning 4. I don't think he goes, even if he goes with the 5 Electro Wiz ability, I don't mind that. He is running the Magic Archer, so everything in that line is dead. That is very unfortunate. So at least we're able to get the spawn up. That's going to distract the, yeah, okay, so now we know. Now we know. That's how we lose this round, though, but now we know. Maybe not. Oh, no, yeah, we did. Oh, yeah, we definitely do. I was about to say, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not, but we definitely do. So he's got the, that's not even a problem. We just have to play our cards a little bit differently here. That's all. If this is the same guy, he changed up his deck. But we'll set up the distraction now. We'll go like this with these two guys over here to the left. And then we'll play the rest of our cards over here to the right. And that should always keep the Electro Wizard focused over there. Infinite attack range. I almost want to go with the Witch. I want her to gain full energy for the clash. Because I just feel like that Electro Wizard's going to ruin our party if we don't get this off here early. So luckily we do put the Knight in the front because that's going to protect against. He kind of knew what we were going to do. And he played that well, but... Come on. Oh my gosh, the king didn't get his ability off. Oh, he didn't get his ability off. He didn't get his ability off. Okay, so it looks like we're going to another round 5. Oh my goodness. I needed my king to get his ability off badly. But to be fair, we also didn't have all of our cards down. So what we'll do here this time is we'll go like this. And we'll play the giant skeleton on the right. Because I got ways to defend this. I'm not really too worried about it. So if he wants to play that strat again, he can. Yes, we got it off. Okay, so we got the speed boost off for the archer. And yeah, he didn't even mean to do that. So we should be good here. Now we've got all of our skeletons going down. This time the Barbarian King ability does go down. So we got all the skeletons walking down the map. And now look at that. The Dark Goblin able to find that infinite range value, taking down his back line. And look at how healthy all 3 of our archer, the Witch, and the Dark Goblin are. Love to see it. And we've got a Royal Champion. This one is where it actually gets debatable. It's like, do you play the Witch? How much do you play the Witch? You know, I'm pretty sure the skeletons have 2 HP, so even if you buff it, it goes up to 4. That still gives the Royal Champion her ability to find value. So still beats, still buys time though. It's like, yeah, she might be able to chain guaranteed, but in the early game, it's not going to do us any favors. Luckily though, ends up hitting the Barbarian King this time around, but she might be able to find the ability to chain, but if it buys you enough time for like your Dark Goblin in the back to just whittle all of her troops down, then it's worth it in that sense. But gotta be very careful, of course, because it's a guaranteed chain, man. Guaranteed. I don't know that the Witch, I just really don't want to reroll and get screwed, but I don't know that the Witch and the Archer are, they might be able to whittle it down. This is where having the Barbarian King in this specific deck is fine, even if you don't get the exact matchup of cards that you like. It's like, they still find their value, because they get the double damage, right? So here comes the guaranteed chains, though. Oh, not a double chain. But yeah, like I said, just not enough. Not enough. I was definitely right about that. Not enough damage to take her down in that round. I wasn't surprised at all, though. That's where, like, you have to have the Dark Goblin, but I'm not going to waste the reroll. Instead, we'll just lose that round. We'll go into the next round and get our Dark Goblin off. Right? Hopefully. There's a Dark Goblin. And infinite range on Dark Goblin is going to be good. And now we make sure we block all of our troops here to ensure that he doesn't find value with the Prince. I mean, most of it, he's just going to go for the Barbarian King here. But, yeah, exactly. Giant Skeleton falls early. There's the Witch. The chains are coming in hot. They're going to come in. Nobody dies on the 3rd chain, though. We get the ability off as well. Nice, and now we're able to beam down the back line, beam down his Electro Wizard, and go up 2-1 here. Let's go Boast. And 4. She can get her chain, but it's like if there's so many skeletons, we kind of need to use these skeletons, because what we don't want to happen, we don't want... Nice, this prince gets nothing, the 0 value. We don't want that Electro Wizard to find clear. There we go. So the skeletons are going to block the E-Wiz from getting the value that he wants. Dark Goblin ends up targeting the E-Wiz. That's exactly what I was trying to get across before I lost my train of thought, though. But hey, GG's. Ooh, we got ourselves here a Countess. So the Countess is another one of those cards where everybody's playing this hero, and the Witch in the later game is going to distract the Countess like crazy, pretty much because the Countess has to... She has to go after the skeletons because it's the lowest HP troop on the map. My man's going AFK. Well, we'll see, though, because a lot of people like to, you know, throw the first round to see where the game is going. But, let's see if they're AFK. We might have to not count this game. But if they're here, I've seen it's a legitimate strat where you throw the early game. Throw the early game so that way you can see what your opponent's running so you can place your cards accordingly and you don't get countered. But I have a feeling he's AFK. Nope, not AFK. So that was the strat. The Witch is actually going to get caught here with the Spear Goblin, but that should be fine as long as she's dead for sure, yeah. So now we'll be able to have our Dark Goblin do his work onto the Countess. Countess won't get the opportunity to teleport. Yeah, she went down because of the Spear Goblin. Like I said, people legitimately use that strategy, so I'm not surprised there. But we are going to be going up 2-0. And now going into the final round, we'll make sure we protect all of our cards. We'll summon 4 skeletons. I'm looking for... I don't know how I feel about this, actually. This one would be interesting. It'll depend on whether or not the Witch can get her ability off. If not, the Dark Goblin just dies. So, we'll see. She does. So, the skeletons are going to be the ones getting targeted. Countess gets taken down immediately. Mega Knight gets absolutely dropped. And now the Dark Goblin is able to sit in the back and just pelt everything down with infinite range. So, the big gamble actually paid off. Going up against another Wave Master deck. So, we'll go here, here, and here. I'm not re-rolling. I really don't want to re-roll. The Witch is going to end up getting targeted no matter what I do or how I place her. So we might as well place her in the back right to give our Barbarian King and our Knight plenty of time to waltz around. And he's going to throw a Spear Goblin up the mid. I'm surprised he doesn't throw that on the charge spot. It's almost like a guarantee. Like in round 1 when we don't know what cards you have, that's like one of the best plays you can make is putting the putting the Spear Goblin there. Skeletons are able to do a little bit more damage. The Knight and his shield are going to be decent as well. Looks like the Wave Master, though, ends up getting walked down and he's going to die. So if he's unable to win that round, he'll be in big trouble for the rest of this game because we only had 1 damage dealer out. He had 4 cards down, and he was unable to win that. So things might be looking good. This time around, I will dodge. I will dodge the that spot in the front because I feel like he's going to send something over there. And we'll put our Giant Skeleton and we'll sort of play our cards like this to where he might Spear Goblin our Dark Goblin. No, he doesn't. Okay, good. Yeah, exactly. He throws it down the middle. We kind of expect that. Giant Skeleton walks very, very slowly. So placing him in the back is going to be so good for holding down that Miner and holding down that Wave Master when we need to. So that's really, really well played from us. Knight's going to be able to walk to the back line. Actually, the Wave Master... Okay, nice. We get the ability off. The Wave Master almost saved all of their lives by going back there and stunning the Barbarian King. But unfortunately, not able to do much more than that. So we are still sitting very, very pretty here. We'll continue to do the same. I'm not going to play that spot again. This time I will protect my front line, though. We can go Archer for the Wave Master, potentially. And once again, it's the Wave Master, so we're going to go with the Boast as opposed to going with the Witch. And we'll continue to level up our Dark Goblin as much as possible throughout the entirety of this game. Very good spear this time around. He's going to get a lot of damage off on our king. As long as he gets his ability off once, he does, and he gets stunned. So that's going to be no ability coming down this round. But the Dark Goblin does get his boast. So even without the Barbarian King's boast ability, it's all good because now the damage coming in hot from the Dark Goblin, he's able to walk the entire lobby. And even without the Barbarian King buff, we're still able to win that match. Now we go up against a Countess. Let's get down the Witch early here. Well, round one's tough. Let's see. We'll just honestly drop the Knight. It is what it is. I'll try my best to protect the Witch, but ultimately what's going to end up happening here is we get walked down by the Countess. The Witch isn't strong enough early enough, and we don't have a bait card. And he spawns in with with the Royal Ghost. So, yeah, Witch just gets targeted. It's about what I expected to go for round one. But we do have all the damage here coming in hot in this 1v1 situation, so we should be able to smack him down. Are going to end up using our ability there once more to get extra health, and actually we're chilling. So, but he is running a good combo. The Royal Ghost is, I mean, just a super strong card in this meta, so combining the Royal Ghost with the Countess is a really, really, really strong play. Let's get down. The only issue with this is we got to spread these guys out. I can't let my Witch get walked down. Or I can't let my Witch and the Dark Goblin give him value on both ends. This is not good. So it looks like the wait for the Giant Skeleton to come back. The death damage is actually going to stun the Countess up and buy plenty of time for the Witch to get those skeletons off. And now the Countess goes down. We go up 2-0. And things are looking pretty bleak here for my friend Riddles. We'll just swap the sides and sort of do the same exact thing. This time, though, we do have the Archer, so the Archer will be the one that gets baited. He is rocking... Ooh. Do we summon 4? We don't even need to summon 4. Instead, we clash and send out the skeletons right away, because this will allow them to find value early on, right? Giant Skeleton walks up. He actually takes back his Miner, so... But look at that. Countess now in trouble, having to target those 1 HP skeletons instead of targeting who she wants to target. It's all about choosing your abilities based on the matchups that you're in.